Yes, we are live in Facebook. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Gideon.
Morning, Joyce.
Hi. Today we're going to talk about a very interesting, very inspiring book, which is this called Shoe Dog by Phil Knight. The Nike founders is Phil Knight. So first of all, we want to talk about this one. It is about the slogan, the Nike slogan. You all know the Nike slogan called "Just Do It," right? So do you know where it comes from? It comes from a serial killer. The name is called Gary Gilmore. So this serial killer is already definitely already executed. So when he was the moment before he was executed for the death sentence, right? This is the last three words that he said. Just do it. That is how, this word is coming from. Just do it. You see, this slogan has been so famous over these few decades. So that you see, so fantastic to know about this. And first thing when I know about this, I get shocked about this. And
It's
didn't want to.
scary.
Yeah, it's scary. It's definitely scary. You didn't want to share about the logo. Let's go.
Yeah. So, do you know that this logo, this they call it slash logo, it actually only costs $35.
Wow.
From a it's $35, and it's coming from a graphic student.
Oh,
And her name is Caroline Denison.
oh,
And the funny thing is, when Phil know about this logo, he just say that, I don't really like it, but I will grow on it. So funny.
that's why,
So yeah,
sometimes we thought that the logo, they spend thousands of dollars to hire someone famous to create the logo, but actually it creates just $35. Yeah. So,
yeah. And another, do you know thing is about the word Nike, Nike. So the word Nike actually come from a Greek goddess of victory. So it's actually a goddess name, means name Athena Nike. So there is actually a temple of Athena Nike in Acropolis in Athens in Greek.
mm,
Um, and it actually built there quite some time ago, like
oh,
420 before Christ. So
okay.
yeah, so this is Do You Know session. So let's go to this book. So this book, Shoe Dog. Some background about this book. So when I see this book written by a founder, I was very excited because usually when you see a book written by a founder, I should quickly grab it. And this book was about how Phil built his company. So in 1962, Phil actually borrowed $500 from his coach, Bill Bowerman, and himself from his father's $500, and built a company called Blue Ribbon, Blue
Blue
Ribbon
ribbon.
Sports, Blue Ribbon Sports. And later, Blue Ribbon was renamed as Nike that we know.
Mm,
This book talk about a lot of how um, the journey that Phil going through. So there's a lot of journey where in the journey, Phil always have this problem of cash flow because whenever that he earned, he always put the profit into building the company bigger and bigger, and the bank was reluctant to lend him more money because if you don't have asset, I wouldn't want to lend you. So
yeah.
a lot of time Phil was struggle with this, and also this book talk about a lot of the challenges that Phil encounter, like the quality of the products, the
Mm,
hiring, the currency exchange. So we
yeah.
can see that in the journey, Phil actually going through a lot of struggles, and how he become to what he is now, or the company is now. It's a lot of inspiration, especially for entrepreneur or startup. You should really read this book. It really give a lot of inspiration.
Definitely. Definitely. And who is the one recommend me to read this book? It is actually Gideon. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for introducing me this book. And definitely this book is a gift from him to me as well. And this book have been a lot of lessons both of us gained from the book. Because As just now Gideon mentioned, the book shares a lot of his journey, his entrepreneurial journey. He faced up with a lot of challenges along the 20, 30 years. All right. So one mantra that I really grasp and can relate so much what he said is keep going and don't stop. Keep going and don't stop. So I want to quote some of the sentence from his book. So let me go to the page. All right. So there is a sentence from this book. If Gideon, you want to take a look, it's page number 5. All right. It's called "Let Everyone Else Call Your Idea Crazy. Just keep going. Don't stop. Don't even think about stopping until you get there. And don't give much thought to where there is. Whatever comes, just don't stop." I quote from his book. And I tell you, this keep going thing is whatever struggle, challenges that you are facing in life. We don't only come to, in his context, is in business, in his building up his shoe business. But how about in life? In whatever we face in our life, there are challenges along the journey. So when you face out with the challenges, remember this: you got to keep going no matter what. Finding yourself learning something, the skill, the knowledge to equip yourself to know how to face with all the challenge, because that is ultimately very important. And there is one more I want to share with you. The quote is, I love it so much. It's 317 pages. Okay, that is a quote from here. We will have to fight this with everything we have got. I quote this is from him, the book We Have to Fight. You've got to fight until you use up all the things, all the resources, all the possible idea that you can have. And I quote again, I tried to tell myself over and over, we have been through bad times. We will get through this. In life also the same. Whatever you are getting through right now, you most probably have some experience or similar experience previously. Then thus you have been getting through this, and you know that right now you can get through this as well. All right, this is two quotes that I want to share with you on the keep going non-stop part. So I think Gideon, you also have a lot of idea learning from the book. So can you share with us?
Yeah, actually, the lesson learned for me, which impressed me a lot, is about selling what you believe.
Mm,
Actually, in
yeah.
this book, Phil talked about his experience of selling encyclopedia door to door. He has been doing this before, selling
Yeah.
encyclopedia, and it's not successful at all. And is Phil not so good? Is not a good salesman? No, I don't think so. Because in this book, actually quoted him saying that, what is the difference between me selling shoes and other things? But because when he's selling shoes, he is very successful. But why? So in this book, actually, he mentioned that what I'm selling is I'm selling what I believe. I believe that, Phil believe that in running, and if we run several miles every day, we will become a better person. And it is better run in the shoes that I'm wearing. And if people believe this, they will want to take some, they will buy this thing because they want to take some of this belief. If people believe in running, believe in healthy life through exercise, they will want to get this. So I think many people know when you sell different things, maybe you are not successful, but you must, maybe this will help you. Whether are you selling something that you believe? This is, what I learned from this.
Yes,
Yeah.
so important to get to know about what we sell is actually what we believe. Last time I just quote some of my own experience. Last time I'm a pharmaceutical sales rep. So I'm the one that do not encourage people to eat drugs, but I'm selling drugs at the same time. I do not I can't say I do not believe how drugs can actually help us in the treatment of diseases, but ultimately, drugs is not the ultimate final thing that we should go to, you know. But that's why sometimes selling those product, those things or services that we deeply believe in, that really, really can help us to grow and bring us to another level. So that is one very important lesson that, yes, me too, I learned about this from the book. And one more I want to say about is leave a mark on the world. You know, we don't know when we're going to die. As I always say, we don't know. So there is a one day we're going to leave this world. So when you or whoever that leave this world, that what is the one thing or a few things that you want to leave behind? That is your legacy. All right, the legacy can be, you know, for Phil, this book definitely is the shoes. All right, the brand of Nike. This is the shoes business that he built up, and this book can be a legacy as well, right? So this is very important too. Like for example, Steve Jobs, what he left behind is the Apple smartphone, right? The Apple brand that he built so hard during his time. So, whatever, have you ever thought about this? What is the legacy that you want to leave behind once after you die? Some people tell me they want to have the next generation. Yes, it's a great one. You help to build the human population and you build the next generation. But what is the one thing that you want to pass on to your next generation? Is it the book? It is some interview session, or is it audio? Is it or anything that you want to impact the world? You know, if you impact any lives in your journey of your life, that definitely is a great way to think about. Just spend some time to think about this. I really encourage you to do this. And I know you want to share the last one.
Yeah, the last one actually is work with a team of person that is super passionate in what they are doing. So this book name actually is called Shoe Dog, right? So Shoe Dog is actually a people that devote themselves all their times in designing, selling, changing the shoe. So they are called Shoe Dog. So whatever that you are doing, you know, we cannot do alone, right? So find the people, a team of people that is super passionate about things they're doing. So I think we can relate with these book date sessions, like Joyce approaching me, because we are all super passionate about books. Because in life, I think if you are doing things that you are super passionate, because you will face a lot of challenges and obstacles. So if you are not super passionate, it will be difficult to carry on.
I hope that we are not branding ourselves as this is Shoe Dog called Book Dog. So hopefully we are not naming ourselves as a book dog later on. So that's how both of us get together, because both of us are passionate about books. So working together with a team that is super passionate about the product or the service, that is super, super important to grow your business or any project that you are handling right now. So yes, definitely. This week we also prepare a PDF, a short one, about 2 to 3 pages, just about 2 minutes read. You can get this free download from the link above or the below comment section, and definitely we will going to directly email to your mailbox. Okay, so Gideon, you have any final things you want to share before we go?
No, it's a very good session. I hope
Yeah,
everyone learn from it.
hope that you all enjoyed the session, and see you next Saturday, 11 a.m. sharp.
Yeah, see
Bye.
you. Bye. Bye.
Bye.